Welcome to the 10th lecture of the Highway Pavement and Materials. This is will be our last lecture of this chapter. Let's see what we'll study today. Today we'll be studying about the arboriculture. Okay, so what is arboriculture and what are its objectives? Why it is necessary in the highways, right? So whenever uh, you are going on a highway or on a main roads which are been divided with the medians, right? The carriageway is divided into medians for two-way traffic, right? For two-way traffic where there is a median. On this median or a divider, you can see the trees are being grown or the small shrubs are being grown up to the height of about 2 to 3 meters, right? And on the side of the roads, right, after the shoulders also the trees have been grown. The growing of trees along the length of the roads to the both the sides of the road and in between the medians, near the medians. So this branch of highway which deals with the growing of trees in a systematic way, right? It's not haphazardous way, it is systematic way, right? That is called as road arboriculture, right? Growing trees systematically along the length of the roads. It might be on the sides of the shoulders of the carriageway or at the center, right? At the center the small trees are being provided. On the sides we provide the larger length, larger height trees, so can grow to a larger height. So what is the use of those trees? Why we are going to provide? We understood what is arboriculture now, right? Growing trees systematically, right, with the design and plan is called as arboriculture. It is also designed, right? Where to provide, what distance it should be provided, which type of trees to be provided. So all this is been designed, and it is planned when to plant which tree and where. So all these things are been decided in the road arboriculture. This you can see mainly on the major roads, state highways, national highways, right? You'll be able to see such um, arrangements, right? Excuse me. So you can see on the both the previous image and this image that you can see these trees being there along the land at some distance, right? Here also you can see the shrubs are being grown. Same thing here also in this images also. On the both the sides of the roads, right? There is a tree has been grown, and at the median also there is a shrubs grown, right? So why this is provided? What is the reason of providing this road arboriculture? The first one is to provide an attractive landscape of the roadside. What is landscape means? The area nearby, the ground surface, the side sceneries, you can say landscape. To provide attractive landscape for roadsides. To provide a pleasant view for parking places, right? To prevent the soil erosions from these roadsides. It should not happen that all the soils which is at the sides of the road should corrode, and also it should have a pleasant view for the parking places. To reduce the headlight glares during the night driving by planting shrubs. At the median you saw that small shrubs are being grown up to a height of 2 meters. So these are being grown because whatever the light, because there is you can see the opposite coming vehicles at the night, their night light headlights may glare up into the opposite coming vehicles, right? So in that case, to avoid that glare hitting the drivers of the opposite coming vehicles, right? So we provide the plants or the shrubs, so that these shrubs will uh, absorb the headlight and there is no accidents happening. Next is to intercept annoying sound waves and fumes of the road's vehicle or by the planted trees. What happens is when you grow the trees along the length of the road, you are trying to absorb the sound which is created by the vehicles and also the smokes, right? You are trying to maintain the greenery all around the road. Also you are trying to produce oxygen for the people who are using the roads. It provides a shed for the road users after the shoulders, and shoulders are used for that only, right? If there is any maintenance work or for a rest purpose, the shoulders are being provided at the sides of the carriageway so that vehicle can take rest, people can take rest, right? So after these shoulders we have arboricultures been placed so that for a refreshment movement or for to have some break, right? These arboricultures have been grown. So these were your objectives, why it was necessary to grow, right? To avoid glare, to avoid disturbance of the opposite coming vehicles, right? All those things were there in the objectives for, and this is all for the highway pavement and material unit.